Hi, I'm Andrew Brooks, and this morning I'd like to talk about accommodating the gen ed setting for students with visual disabilities. Now, the first thing we have to consider is furniture arrangement, the hazards. For example, tables may have sharp edges. Doors may be partially open. You don't want them walking into doors or walking into doorknobs. So you have to give careful thought to possibly rearranging some furniture so that it can accommodate students with visual disabilities. The next thing you want to think about is lighting. Some students with limited vision rely on shadows to help them make sense of their environment. We do not want glare to be interfering with their learning process. So we have to position the students correctly, but we also have to possibly adjust the blinds, and it's something for the teacher to consider. Some students might be placed more prominently in the rear so they can use their telescopes. Other students with limited vision, might do better closer to the front so they can see the blackboard. And of course, for use at their stations, they've got braille and magnifying glass. Now I'd like to talk a little about what the teacher needs to do regarding his own presentation. We've got issues of visualization to consider. Orientation can sometimes be used by the teacher in his explanations. North, south, east, and west, compass style. At 3 o'clock we've got this object positioned here. At 6 o'clock we've got this positioned here. At 9 o'clock you can think about this object here. And the teacher can profit from the increased ability of students with impaired vision to visualize their environment around them. They often develop this as a compensation. So the last thing we have to consider is that students with visual impairment require extra time to perform certain tasks. For example, being able to set up their equipment, being able to dismantle their equipment, being able to position themselves at the right angle to see the blackboard with limited vision, to extra time for the teacher to make larger pictures if required. This all takes extra time. It's something that the instructor has to plan for in advance. So these are, in summary, these are all some of the considerations that an instructor has to think about in advance when dealing with students with visual disabilities. And that's about it. Thank you.